No, I ain't getting no write-up, Dilly Philly. I ain't getting no write-up. What time is it? What's that? What's that in the air? We in the building. We definitely in the building. I was looking for my phone case. I had to turn the air on a little bit for this one. 60 degrees, a little warm. What's good? New York Giant for life. Y'all trash. Y'all are trash. Y'all are trash. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we got to talk about the game, man. We got to talk about the game. We got to talk about the defensive scheme. We got to talk about Jonathan Gannon. We got to talk about a lot of stuff, man. We got to talk about a lot of stuff, man. Jonathan Gannon is the worst defensive coordinator in the National Football League. We ain't going to sugarcoat it. We're not going to sugarcoat it. What's going on, D-Lo? Jonathan Gannon is simply the worst. Simply the worst. You talking about giving up 6 yards of cushion to Keenan Allen. You know what I mean? Keenan Allen. I struggle with this, and I struggle with situations like this because I'm not sure that we know what we watched yesterday. I'm not sure that we know what we watched. You got half of the fan base who absolutely believes Jalen Hurts is garbage too. Ethan, I disagree. I disagree. You can't, if you say anything about Jalen Hurts after yesterday's game, you don't like Jalen Hurts. You don't like him. You don't like Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts made a mistake yesterday. Jalen Hurts made a mistake, in my opinion, because he is so used to being critical of himself. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at him being critical of himself. I'm not mad at him being critical of himself. He made a mistake. The mistake that Jalen Hurts made was even equating 2 first-half throws to the reason why the team lost the game. You know what I mean? 2 first-half throws, and that's the reason. First of all, when you look at the Dallas Goedert pass, it's a lot of people that make that catch. A lot of people make that catch. Some people might have to make a one-handed catch. Some people might have to stretch out for it. Some people might have to dive for it. But a lot of people make that catch in the National Football League. A lot of people make that catch in the National Football League. That's number one. The second one, yeah, it was a bit of a tight window, but we seen him make all type of tight window throws to Devontae Smith, you know what I mean, in correlation to that game. So I'm only mad at Jalen Hurts for coming out here and talking about 2 misses in the first half of the game. One in the first drive, and the other one in the second quarter that still led the points to drive and still gave us a lead at halftime. I'm mad. The pressure was there too, for sure. Pharaoh, what's going on? I'm mad at that. Only thing I'm mad at Jalen Hurts about. Because in the second half of the game, Jalen Hurts was 7 for 8. Passer rating of 150 plus. QBR, whatever them cool analytics, of 150 plus. He front flipped over people for first downs. Threw absolute strikes to Devontae Smith over and over again. Every time Herbert scored, Jalen Hurts scored. Or Jalen Hurts had a drive that resulted into a score. I'm not mad at Jalen Hurts at all. So anybody that want to talk to me about Jalen Hurts, then this is probably not where you should be right now. Probably not. If you got anything bad to say about Jalen Hurts' performance yesterday, you are simply a hater. And we're going to call a spade a spade. Red zone was a mixed bag. I can see that. I can see that. My guy, Lockheed Dapper, Gannon is beyond buns. I'm just sitting here. Thank you for the super chat. I'm just sitting here watching them sit 10 yards back and eat underneath all game. At what point you going to make adjustments? Exactly. Exactly. Jonathan Gannon is not a coach. He's not a coach. I figured it out. It took me a while. It took me a while. Jonathan Gannon is not a coach. Jonathan Gannon is a fan. He's a fan of almost every opposing quarterback we played. Dak Prescott, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, and Derek Carr all threw for 80% or higher in the completion percentage department. That is unfathomable. It's unheard of. It's unheard of. Julian Jones, thank you for the super chat, bro. Gannon doesn't do anything, make adjustments or anything, didn't heat him up or anything. I mean, it's unfathomable. He's a fan of the opposing quarterbacks that we played. He's not trying to get out there and inflict no pain. Would you rather have Jim Schwartz back? I mean, at least Jim Schwartz ain't laid down. At least Jim Schwartz ain't laid down. It's a difference, guys. It's a difference. Hold on, it's the water for the day. Lunchtime with the bullies. Water for the day. It's a difference between getting beat and letting somebody beat you. It's a difference, y'all. It's a difference. It's a difference. At least with Jim Schwartz, we were able to identify that our cornerbacks, Jalen Mills and them guys, could not play zone. Could not play man. We were able to identify it. We don't know what our cornerbacks can do because we're giving 7 yards of cushion on every play. We don't know. We just don't know. He respects Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Derek Carr, Dak Prescott, and Justin Herbert so much that he just going to give them free passes underneath for 5 yards. For 5 yards. That was a Hurts game-winning drive. Game easily, but the defense couldn't get the ball back. 3 timeouts with 6 minutes, gave up 15-play-yard drive. But they want to talk about Jalen Hurts, though. He respects those quarterbacks so much, y'all. So much. That he'd rather give them the underneath throw. He'd rather give them the yardage. I'm out on JG. He going to look good against Jones and White and whoever Washington guys out there. I'm out. Listen, I can't be in on it either, Mike. I can't be in on it either. He going to blitz the hell out of Teddy Bridgewater because he don't respect them. He don't respect them. Now I'm going to take it a step further, y'all. I'm going to take this one a step further. Justin Herbert was absolutely dog water his last 2 games. Dog water. Justin Herbert, if Hurts put them 2 games together, they might throw a Molotov cocktail through his apartment window. If he put them 2 games together that Herbert put together against the Rams and who else was it? And the Patriots. Against the Rams and the Patriots, it would be bad in the city of Philadelphia. It would be bad. Now, Jonathan Gannon had 2 recent games. 2 recent games to go off of what makes Herbert uncomfortable. 2 recent games to go off of what makes Herbert uncomfortable. And he did not do what none of those teams did. He didn't do what the Ravens did or the Patriots. He didn't do what none of those teams did to make him uncomfortable. He did the complete opposite. The complete opposite. And Sirianni almost did the complete opposite too. But then he reeled himself back in and ran the ball. He caught himself. They played the Ravens. I said that. The Ravens and the Patriots. Herbert was 51% completion percentage and 56% completion percentage. He did nothing. We are a feel-good game. We're a feel-good game. We're a game that got Herbert his rhythm back. We didn't pressure him. We didn't do anything. And the Chargers coach, what's his name? John Staley, the Chargers coach, was the best man or was in the wedding party for Gannon's wedding. Was he looking out for his buddy, helping him to get his quarterback back on track? Sirianni is getting better. I'm not mad at Sirianni. Jonathan Gannon is not getting better. Hurts did okay, just not enough. You got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. What do you mean Hurts did okay? What do you mean? Jalen Hurts did his job. Kept the chains moving. Every time Herbert scored, what do you mean he did okay, just not enough? He was 7 for 8 in the second half. 7 for 8 in the second half. Ran for like 60 yards too. What do you mean he was balling in the second half? But y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't understand what y'all looking at because y'all got to find somebody to hate. Jalen, did they punt? Did the Chargers punt yesterday because I missed it? I know the Chiefs didn't punt. What other team in the NFL is giving up this few of punts like the Philadelphia Eagles? Come on. Dudes hate Jalen Hurts so much, they talking about 2 throws in the first half of the game is the reason why we lost. Then they want to run around here in these circles and say, well, that took 8 points off the board. 8 points off the board. Nobody is saying Dallas Goedert should have caught that pass. This has nothing to do with Dallas Goedert. Nobody is saying that. Because when Carson Wentz was playing, and when Carson Wentz threw that ball to Nelson Aguilar, y'all said Aguilar should have laid out. Y'all said Aguilar should have dove for that pass. Y'all remember that pass? Y'all remember that pass? Y'all said Aguilar should have dove for that pass. Remember? Y'all don't remember that, though, when y'all continued to wipe the butt of Carson Wentz the whole season last year, and I was one of the ones with the baby wipes. I was one of the ones that said Aguilar should have dove for that pass. Somebody find me that pass. Somebody find me that play. We're going to have some fun with that Aguilar play when he alligator armed it. Somebody find me that play. Now when the ball hits, I've never seen a quarterback hit so many people in the damn hands with the ball that it's the quarterback's fault. Never seen it before. Find it for me, Joshua Stewart. Find it for me. Find it for me. I'll send you something. I'm going to mix it and match it up. They not going to admit it, but I'm going to make them admit it. I'm only here to keep it a bean, bro. I'm not here to be nobody's friend. Somebody going to tell me on Twitter, LB, if you don't admit that Jalen Hurts had a bad game yesterday, I'm going to lose respect for you. Let me get my water before I tell y'all what I told him. After he deleted his comment, he probably watching right now. Cool guy. He was one of the guys that won one of the free Hurt season hats, too. How ironic. You wanted a free Hurt season hat, but now you out here with the pitchfork saying he bad. You know what I mean? Let me get my water before I tell y'all what I told him. A thing or two about respect. Number one, sports is subjective. If you really feel like that 2 passes in the first half of the game is the reason why we lost the game, that's your opinion. No matter how trash I think the opinion is, it's your opinion. But at the end of the day, you're talking about respecting me. Come on, man. Come on. I'm good anywhere in this country. Anywhere in this country. I can go anywhere I want. So why do I care if you respect me because of my subjective opinion? We ain't in business together. You ain't got to respect what I'm saying, homie. You ain't got to respect what I'm saying. You might not respect me, but the streets do. So what do I care what you think? You might not respect me, but it's tons of military vets who done bust their guns in combat zones who do. So I'm worried about if you respect me because I'm not saying what you want me to say. How in the world are we really breaking this down to 2 first quarter throws, saying this dude, you know what I mean? How? Miss Maddox, who Maddox? My guy, where you hiding, man? Do you pay attention to those no hoodies? LA was getting gassed. D just needs another stop. Oh, and I'm turning 30. Shout out to you, sir. Hey, shout out to you, man. Happy birthday, where you hiding? You know what I mean? The D was getting gassed. I'm going to tell you why the D was getting gassed. Because the dual threat was kicking in. Not only was he slinging the pill in the second half, he was running for the first down, too. Hurts is getting better right before our eyes. Mr. Chat earlier, too, bro. My bad, D-Lo. My bad. I'm sorry if I missed y'all super chat. I need somebody to pass the collection plate around while I'm talking. Because when I get deep into it, you know the vibes. You know what I mean? Jonathan Gannon is trash. He respects our opposition way too much. He respects them way too much. It's plays where Derek Barnett was out there covering the flats. Come on, man. You got to be serious. You got to be serious about this, man. Extreme Carson Wentz fans are the ones that don't like Jalen Hurts. It's definitely a different dynamic around Jalen Hurts that I never saw before. But let's talk about the drop touchdown passes, the penalties that led for touchdown passes. First of all, let's talk about him throwing, 11 touchdowns to 4 interceptions, only 2 fumbles. The dude taking care of the ball, that's number one and first and foremost. He went from averaging 34 or 33 yards, 33 passing plays a game to them basically now incorporating the run, and you've been in the last 2 games by them incorporating the run. You should have won yesterday. Now you helping your young quarterback out. My guy Fresh Prince, 50-50 on Gannon in our defense. I mean, I can't even blame the defense. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I can't even blame the defense. You can't blame the defense in this game because they're going out there and being told to play this style of defense, this style. They being told to do this. This is their instructions. Y'all got to understand, man, instructions change based upon the game plan and what you see. If Justin Herbert is looking at 5-6 yards of cushion, what do you think his instructions are from his head coach? Throw it hot. Throw it quick. Throw it quick. If they're going to back off like that, throw it quick. Throw it hot if they're going to back off like that. Take the yards. Let's not overcomplicate this. Let's not overcomplicate this. And that's what they did. So if they throwing it hot and you playing off 7 yards, your defensive line, they can't do nothing. They just out there for fun. Because they're not going to get to him in time. Y'all got to understand how real football works. We're not even watching real football when we watch the Eagles. We're watching something else. We're watching something else. We're watching something else. This game is completely on Jonathan Gannon, 100%. 100% on Jonathan Gannon. I'm sorry. I cannot blame nobody out there who's being forced to play this style. They asked Javon Hargrave why we ain't blitz a lot yesterday. He said, I'm not the defensive coordinator. You always supposed to be aggressive when you're dealing with quarterbacks who can throw from almost any angle. Mr. Super Chat. How everybody keeps saying I missed the Super Chat? I couldn't have. Say it again, Jason Wright. Our offense did look good. Our offense did look good. Our offense did look good. One takeaway, we win. Not even a takeaway. How about a stop? How about a stop? LB, I'm gonna tell you, we watching junior varsity football. You know what I mean? How about a stop? You don't need a takeaway. When your quarterback go down and score the ball to tie the game up, 6 minutes left and you got 3 timeouts, and you find a way to blame the quarterback, it's insanity, yo. It's insanity, man. It is the definition. My guy D-Lo, thank you for the super chat. Hurts statistically is better than all of the rookie QBs this year. Touchdown to interception percentage, average yards per pass, QBR, rushing yards, and total touchdowns, and only second in accuracy. I know. Barnett in the flats is crazy. Listen, go to Twitter, @Lord_Brunson. My last tweet, it shows Barnett in the flats. When they spread out 5 wide, Barnett is one of the defenders. Jonathan Gannon told y'all he don't know nothing about no dime package. Bro, there's a stat out there about Gannon being worse than Juan Castillo, the O-line coach turned DC. He is worse. Herbert could have won that game in a bow tie and some slacks. That's how comfortable he was. He was super comfortable. Listen, giving up 80% completion percentage is not normal, y'all. We've done it 5 times this year, and one of them was 90. It's not normal. I'm telling y'all this. It shouldn't be happening. Dudes should not be doing whatever they want. And then I named the quarterbacks that we got it against. Everybody like, well, those are good quarterbacks. Well, shit, they good because we let them do what they want to do. Carr cooked us. And what happened to Carr against the Giants? Dak cooked us. And look what happened against Dak against the Broncos. Those are 2 average teams. Average teams. The Giants might be below average. The Broncos are an average team. An average team. Look what happened the last time we saw Tom Brady. They didn't respect him. They roughed him up. Patrick Mahomes been throwing picks all season. For real. They roughed him up. We let these dudes do what we want because Jonathan Gannon is a fan of these dudes, bro. He's not out there trying to inflict pain and make them move off their spots. He's not trying to do that. He's trying to give them a zone so they can take what he wants them to take. It's sad, bro. It's sad. Jalen Hurts put together a great game. He put together a great game. The stats might not be there. But he put together a great game. A great game. If you don't blitz Teddy Bridgewater, you're done. Teddy Bridgewater is going to take what the defense gives him. He's not a stupid quarterback. You would be tripping if you don't blitz Bridgewater, man. You tripping. Dallas should have beat Denver. The reason why I truly believe Dallas lost because their coach got greedy. They overlooked Denver, and they went for every fourth and short they possibly could have went for instead of taking the points. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, I got you." Josh Knight said, "Hurts kept us in the game again," and Bosa kept coming on a free blitz. Exactly. Bosa came on free blitz after free blitz, and Hurts put him in a blender every time. Thank you for that super chat, bro. I gave Jalen an A- for the game. I mean, he wasn't perfect, so yeah, I'm not mad at an A-. I got you, Josh Knight. I just read the super chat. This is a stretch of the season where we'll find out who Hurts is. I'm not worried about who Hurts is. Y'all need to be worried about finding out who y'all defensive coordinator is and y'all offensive coordinators. Seriously. Because it's visible that Devontae Smith is the only real weapon, him and Dallas Goedert, in the passing game. That's visible. Quez Watkins could be a weapon too. It's clear as day. Clear as day. Clear as day. It's clear as day, man. Talk about Barnett offsides. He's garbage. He's garbage in them situations, and they come at the most inopportune time. I mean, what can we possibly say about it? That's what he does. That's what he does. It's exactly what he does. But what do we do in return? Instead of disciplining them actions, we put him out there in the flats. Since he jumped off sides, we go out there and reward him with guarding a wide receiver. He's a defensive end. I ain't gonna hold you, LB. I'm impressed with the adjustment Siri made. I'm impressed too. You know what I mean? I'm just tired of the excuses, and I'm tired of the fan base, thinking that they know what they watching and just saying anything, bro. Saying anything. Darren Waller catch that catch. Travis Kelce catch that catch. That Jalen Hurts supposedly missed, and it was a touchdown. Come on, Adley was right there. He was going to get tackled probably anyway. Dudes lay out for that catch and catch that ball right there. They make that catch. I'm sorry. Dallas Goedert dropped another touchdown early in the year. Dudes make that catch. It is what it is. Y'all could act, y'all could, you know what I mean? Y'all could act like that ain't the facts at all. If he overthrew him, then that's a bad miss. But if the ball hits your hands like that, you make that catch in the NFL. You make that catch. Our O-line is overrated. You want me to send it to your email? Yes, please do, Miss Stovall. LB, what's good, family? Just tuning in right now. Scotty, what's going on, bro? That was the moment we lost the game. When Dallas Goedert dropped the pass in the first quarter? Y'all got to stop letting the internet and letting these dudes who got Twitter pages and accounts tell y'all stuff like that. Come on, man. What are we talking about? I never seen nobody lose a fight, a 12-round boxing match, by getting punched in the first round. Unless they was knocked out. You can't lose a fight from a jab. It's a long fight. A long fight. Talk about how many times Jalen Hurts repeatedly tied the game up. And the defense just kept letting Herbert do what he wanted. Like, nobody's going to talk about that, though. Nobody's going to talk about that. The miss to Devontae Smith was more of a miss than the Dallas Goedert pass. I think Hurts threw the ball late, and he didn't put enough air on it. He threw it too low and he threw it late. Brandon Hart Hurts a C+ at best. By you repeating that don't make it true. You a Hurts hater, a religious one. LB, what's good? Siri getting better. I see growth in Siri, but Gannon keep playing this patty cake ass defense. Gannon got to go, bro. Gannon got to go. Gannon got to go, man. Gannon has to go. If the ball hits your hands, pull it in like you a newborn baby. You know what I mean? I agree. I agree with all of that stuff being said about if the ball hits your hands. Sometimes some things are just too far out of your reach. But Dallas Goedert should have been able to make that pass. Dallas Goedert is not. It's not like we threw that to Boston Scott. Dallas Goedert he got to catch that ball, man. Like, let's be for real now, and stop blaming everything under the sun on Jalen Hurts. It's to the point to where now he blaming himself for shit other people should have did. G, man, thank you for the super chat. I thought he overthrew him, but elite tight ends making that catch. Go look back, and he had pressure in his face. He pulled it. I mean, the throw, he let him a little bit. But you supposed to make that catch. Elite guys make that catch. Elite tight ends make that catch. That's the bottom line, man. That's the bottom line. We're getting so soft within Philly and talking about the Eagles that everything is the quarterback's fault. Everything is the quarterback's fault. If you can't see growth in Jalen Hurts' game, then you just don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. Dudes was mad the whole game while he's slinging the pill and tying up the game about one pass to Dallas Goedert that he should have caught. Come on, bro. I'm not here for that, man. I'm not here for that. And this is another thing that I want to address. A lot of people saying the defense is so bad, we need to use all of these picks on defense. Bro, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter who you put on defense. You could go draft the Army of the Dead. You can go get the 85 Bears. If you make them play off 5 yards, you're going to get cooked. You're going to get cooked. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Herbert was as cozy as Cameron and Pink Mink back in the day. Shout out to D-Rob. Facts. It don't matter. It don't matter who you get. You could go dig up the best defense in the history of National Football League. If they play off like that and don't be aggressive, you're going to get cooked. You're going to get cooked. My guy Fresh Prince said he missed Brandon Graham. What you missing for? So we can make him go out in the flats and defend? What you missing for? What do you miss Brandon Graham for? We're not going to let him be aggressive. I've seen Kelsey drop easier passes. Of course, because it happens. You know what I mean? It happens. Come on, bro. And then at the halftime report, they talking about what the Gannon and Coach Sirianni say the plan was in the half. The plan is to keep number 10 off the field. They feared him, yo. They feared him. No, I see what you're saying, Fresh Prince. I just was, I was building off what you were saying. You know what I mean? They feared him. They feared the second-year quarterback who just threw 51 completion percentage. He averaged 53% completion percentage the 2 games prior to the game yesterday, and they feared him. They didn't keep the pressure going. What they did was said, listen, we're going to help you get out your slump. It was disgusting to see, bro. We didn't even try. The scheme was pathetic. The defensive scheme was pathetic, man. It was god-awful, man. God-awful. Y'all can talk about personnel and players. Y'all can talk about all of them guys all y'all want. Y'all can say Singleton trash, all of them dudes. They are being put in a pathetic system. A pathetic system that is giving up 80% completion percentage to 5 quarterbacks this year. 5 quarterbacks this year. How the hell do you even think your defense, your offense that's still trying to learn together can even win? My guy, Will the Beast Davenport. Thank you for the super chat. These Hurts haters even blame him for not getting on the field the last 5 minutes. Exactly. They're going to blame him for everything. A 15-play drive ended us. Took 6 minutes off the clock and 3 touchdowns. We couldn't even force them to kick a field goal, y'all. We couldn't even force them to kick a field goal with time on the clock for us to do anything. LB, we don't look at how other teams play these QBs. It's a shame. It's a shame because if Gannon did any research, he had two games. 2 of Herbert's recent games prior to yesterday at 4:05 shows you how to put the heat on him. LB, you think Ertz makes that catch? Absolutely, Ertz makes that catch. Absolutely. Ertz is out here making one-hand catches in Arizona. Are y'all kidding me? Ertz is making one-hand catches in Arizona, I think. What are you talking about, man? He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball, and Jalen Hurts put himself in his stake to burn for it so he wouldn't have to. Put himself in his stake to burn for it. Y'all so confused, y'all think Fletcher Cox washed up. When we asking him to go out there and play the flats. And let me ask y'all this. What the hell do you think is going to happen when you go in there and use all these picks on defensive guys, rookies? You can use 3 first-round picks on rookies. I'm going to tell you what. One of them going to be a bust. We ain't hitting on all 3 of these picks. So you're going to waste a first-round pick anyway. And then you're going to keep him along way longer than he got to be kept along. Now you're going to ask rookies to go out there and perfect something that seasoned vets couldn't perfect. You're going to ask rookies to go out there and give 7 yards of cushion. And run around and not blitz and just be in a passing lane. Come on, man. Make it make sense. They feared number 10 more than they believed in themselves. Gannon bent over in all of these games. Not one hit on Herbert. That's unacceptable. It's pathetic. It's pathetically unacceptable. No pressure off the edge. We did it. Dog, instead of having the cornerbacks just sitting there 6-5 yards off, bring a cornerback blitz. Bring a cornerback blitz. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable, man. Liz, thank you for the super chat. Liz says, so we aren't going to give Jalen props for the Superman 5 he did to keep the drive alive. What other QBs doing that? No, they're not going to give Jalen Hurts props. They're not going to give Jalen Hurts props. Jalen Hurts don't deserve props. Jalen Hurts don't deserve to be the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. Well, I think it's the other way around. I think that this team don't deserve Jalen Hurts. I think that this team don't deserve Jalen Hurts because a number of quarterbacks would not have even went to that damn podium and put the blame on 2 first-half throws for why he lost the game. That don't even make sense for him to even talk about that. He tied the game up. I can see if it was on the last drive after the defense made the stop so we can go win the game. I can see if he missed a throw on that drive. We don't deserve him, yo. We don't deserve him. We don't deserve him. He should have called a spade a spade. I expected Dallas to make that damn catch. He the reason why we let go of Zach Ertz. He got to go out there and make that catch. Period, yo. Period. Period. Y'all got this weird notion that every pass that everybody catching in the NFL is right in their breadbasket. That's cap. That is cap. You know how many spectacular catches Darren Waller made? Travis Kelce? Shannon Sharp? Let's talk about all the great tight ends. Gronk? Come on, man. Come on. Y'all told me Aguilar should have dove for it when Wentz threw the ball a little out of his reach. Y'all, that's what y'all said. He should have laid out. Even the reporter said it after the game. If this team brings Jonathan Gannon back next year, we're not going to win anything. We're not going to amount to anything as long as Jonathan Gannon is the defensive coordinator. He's in over his head. It's blatantly obvious he's in over his head. Anybody who has a popular selling jersey, he don't want no smoke with. He don't want no smoke with. My guy Sixers Dub said tying games don't win games. Jalen Hurts too busy throwing to his boyfriend Devontae. It's a lot of venom in that. It's a lot of venom in that. It's a lot of venom in that. Nobody said tying games win games. Did Jalen Hurts have the opportunity? Was Jalen Hurts on a game-winning drive and did he fail? Or did he need the defense to get a stop so he can get the ball back? Like, come on, bro. You don't even make sense, bro. You don't even make sense. You don't even make sense. It just doesn't, man. Give me that. Give me that. It just don't even make sense. Some of this stuff don't even make sense. Tying games don't win games. When you tie a game with 6 minutes left and 3 timeouts, that's how almost every quarterback won on Sunday. That's how almost every quarterback won on Sunday, y'all. They got to tie the game. And the defense got to get a stop, and the quarterback got to get the ball back. What? This ain't make it, take it. When you score, you get the ball back. Come on, bro. Tying the game don't win the game. What? Come on, bro. I'm not letting no slander slide this week, man. No slander slide this week. And it's the thing. I'm not petty in the sense that if people don't agree with me, it's an issue. But the stupidity now, y'all. Take that to God. You know what I mean? It's just the stupidity at this point. You know what I mean? Tying the game. He too busy throwing to his boyfriend Devontae. Who the one? The one that he should have been throwing to like that the whole season? The one who's open at will? Do you know Aaron Rodgers targets Adams all the time? Do you know Cooper Kupp got 1,000 receiving yards because he gets targeted all the time? What are we talking about, bro? Bottom line is defense lost the game. That's the bottom line, Mike. That's the bottom line. Defense lost the game. And I'm not here to take up for Jalen Hurts, but come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm not here to take up for the guy, but just let's make the proper sense out of this. Will the Beast, thank you for the super chat. Hurts haters want him to hit every player in the helmet every time, but Carson used to make everyone make acrobatic catches. Of course. Of course. Of course. My guy Pharaoh, Devontae, our number 1 receiver. Why wouldn't he throw him the ball? That's what I'm saying. James Morrison, hey yo, Jalen's not it, bro. I mean, hey man, you listen. I understand why you would feel like that. I understand why you would feel like that. I understand why you would feel like that. Remember Wentz throws to Ertz too much? They didn't say that, though. They didn't say that. Flipping the birds, man. Thank you for the super chat. Gannon lost us the game because he's buddy-buddy with Chargers head coach. Gannon is too much of a fanboy. He needs to go. That's what I'm saying. You need a coach. You don't need a fan. You need a coach. You don't need a fan. You need a coach. You don't need a fan. Jalen Hurts can't throw. Simple as that. His career 58% completion percentage is trash. I mean, you're talking about his career. He's 13, 14 games in. But you know what I mean? I can't wait for the game that teams give Jalen Hurts 5 yards of cushion. I can't wait for him to have a game where they give him 5 yards of cushion. We're not even asking opposing teams to throw the ball. I swear to God, if you give me 5 yards of cushion on every play, I can get 200 yards. I can get 200 passing yards. I can get 200 passing yards. Me, not an NFL quarterback. I can get 200 passing yards if you give me that much cushion. Fire Gannon and hire Rex Ryan. We ain't got the testicular fortitude to do that. We ain't got it. We ain't got the testicular fortitude to do that. They keep saying Hurts stats like he been in the league 5 years. Every QB misses passes from here to here. Facts. Is it that hard to get a Jim Johnson-minded defensive coordinator? It must be. These defenses are not afraid of Hurts throwing the ball. We're not asking defenses to be afraid of Hurts to throw the ball. We're not asking them. Hurts got to go out there and snatch his respect in that regard. But in the second half, he was 7 for 8. He was 7 for 8 in the second half. Y'all might not like how it looked, but Jalen Hurts is a playmaker. He's a playmaker. He's a playmaker. It might not look how y'all want it to look, but the job got done by the quarterback yesterday. Period. Period. We've had some teams not even punt against us, and that's unacceptable. How do you have multiple teams not punt against you? Come on, bro. What are we talking about? I'm not all into Hurts, but don't blame him. I mean, you ain't got to be all into him. He got to go out there and snatch his respect. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But my God, if the topic of the conversation is not the defensive coordinator for any logical thinking football fan, I just don't know what to tell you at this point. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you at this point. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe you just maybe you have poor emotional regulation. Maybe you don't know how to talk about your feelings. Maybe my wife told me I have poor emotional regulation. Maybe you don't know how to say you mad, so you got to blame it on somebody. You know what I mean? Maybe you just don't know how to express what you're looking at. I don't get it though, man. But official video coming later. We're gonna get to GOAT Talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and Philly Mike, we definitely gotta talk about this. I can't wait for GOAT Talk this week. It's gonna be on my channel. I'm gonna carve out a date and time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get with Mike about that. But it's just crazy though. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Jonathan Gannon, man, that was upsetting. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think in the comments. You already know the vibes. We're gonna talk about it.